It was all normals and flex.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
The 6 strat.
Alright, Jarvan's near drag now. If Sejuani goes top and she shows, then Jarvan should probably look to do a Fire Drake.
Yeah. This is a sort of a rough matchup at this point for for Jarvan top, because he wants to help his Cho'Gath not get dove, but they have no kill pressure onto the Gnar whatsoever. So he would really just be standing up there and holding his hand.
Yeah. Cho'Gath's having such a bad time. Like it's already a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Actually got gang, and
they're sort of matching this though.
Looks like he's doing a good job of playing around this gank. Flashes away, but it looks like
it's just too much
will
stuff.
done. There is a red buff on falling off. That's gonna be the free kill. Although in return,
good response from the rest of the team.
Yeah, Trinity are gonna start this up. Blaze is threatening. Although
oh, Gnar TP'd him.
Oh, this was a suspicious teleport.
That was a juicy int.
That's gonna be a free kill.
Oh, Blaze!
Blaze stole the dragon.
Blaze
And it actually
punches
looks
the
like they're
dragon
gonna
to
try to
death.
fight. The Galio was able to get the correct percent taunt onto Chrysanthemum. Razor picks up that kill. Rocket jump onto the head of Hawkins. That's gonna be the knock up. And another kill picked up by Maynooth. Eventually, Voina grabs that one.
Disaster for
A
Trinity.
very successful turnaround for Maynooth Star Destroyers.
That's an absolute disaster.
Dragon
Only way of saying
by
that now.
Alistar.
Just punched it to death.
It looks like Darkstallion had smite up for that. I wasn't paying
He
too much attention.
did use his smite in all that. Perhaps he smited a bit early. I know it's definitely come back up since then.
That is very tragic. Maynooth definitely getting the best of both worlds in that kill top and a kill bot. Or the dragon secured plus more kills on top of that.
Yeah, that's shaken out into a 2,500 gold lead for Maynooth now, with an Infernal Drake on top of it.
Yep, they're in a very good position right now. That is the Infernal Drake. Going to make that Lake in Tristana all the more threatening, if it even gets to that stage. I know Frosty have been well known for being able to close out games against weaker opponents very quickly.
Yeah, they hit the 15-minute mark and then you suddenly ask them where all your turrets have gone.
Exactly.
I think as in any other game, it's gonna have to come down to Hawkins solo carry.
Yes.
Yeah, he is definitely the focal point of this team.
Well, I think they can win team fights if they just get a good Jarvan ultimate on like enough squishies that Azir can just come in with soldiers and just annihilate whoever's in the box.
Yeah, that would have to be the win condition. Although it is still early days, who knows? Maynooth could possibly play with a bit of reckless abandon. Well, that said, Hebelon gonna get engaged on.
Oh, they're onto Voina here though.
Oh, Voina getting put in.
Voina goes down
by
fast.
The streamer shuffle, he dropped very quickly.
Oh, here it is.
Flash,
Jarvan ult with the Azir soldiers.
Yep, there's a
Oh, okay.
Blaze is pretty unkillable right now.
For Razor, although he's going to fall in return. Hawkins picking up that kill, gets the shut down. With XJ and Blaze left bleeding or running for their lives. It still remains a favourable fight for Maynooth.
I don't know. I mean, that was a 2 for 2. Trading even when you're behind is always sort of in your advantage.
Died at the start of that fight.
Yeah. If they can get first turret here, though, that'll be fairly good for them.
Yeah, Fulnov is putting a lot of work on that, although with the Mega Gnar form, has a hard time finishing off that. Bit disappointing. But he should be able to get that in due time. That being said, Darkstallion is making his way up towards that side of the map, and XJ is dying to his red buff.
And now, tough fight there with the red buff.
Yep, Battle Ages.
Yeah, does win, however.
Yeah.
Oh, Tristana jumps in.
Rocket jump.
This-
Bell Shield is going to be for the rocket jump, so you're not going to be able to block up a lot of damage from this explosive charge. Rocket jump again for the fully charged explosive charge. Forces the barrier. And is fairly well played by Voina. Apart from the...
Everybody by surprise, even his own support.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's the turret going down here, I reckon. So, pretty good exchange there for Maynooth. Even though they didn't get the kill, they force Trinity off, they delay the back, so now they're going to take this turret down.
Yeah, looks like they should be able to get this bot one. Top should fall as well fairly soon. Looks like this Cho'Gath wants to recall.
Oh, bot's actually saved with the Janna shield.
Oh yes, the clutch Janna shields.
Ooh.
Although we do see Sejuani moving down towards that, so it looks like they're going to call for jungle tensions just to finish this turn pretty good. That being said, Bonnie falling very low, but is going to look for the engage. Except for the spell shield. Is
The Galio.
nice of the down CC, but is not going to be enough. Bonnie picking up that kill. And with the Galio CC.
Very close to getting Voina there, but just
Oh, yes.
didn't quite get it.
If he didn't have to burn the barrier earlier,
Yeah.
then that could have very easily been a kill on the Bonnie. But it's not close enough. I see it.
Engage here for Vextelion.
They're not going in, but there's no one there to help him.
He is going to get absolutely decimated by the CC train.
Team question mark
Just do that.
pings
Goes down.
going down.
Kill. Falling off, actually shooting it, although he has no reach. Jana also going to be disengaged.
Oh,
Extra
XJ surviving with a sliver of health and the smite.
able to get away.
Oh, Chris is here though.
And there's the right side. Ooh, Megan or Flash in, although it doesn't.
No, we did help him. I
enough.
think he's dead.
He is on his own. Ambitious play, but
He
he's
did
gonna
get his
come.
team out there though.
Yeah, that's a double kill for Chrysanthemum.
If Trinity can get some objectives off this, this could be pretty good. But as it stands, it's a 4k gold lead for Maynooth still off that exchange.
Yeah, they are definitely a bit too wounded to try and push out for anything. So I would give map control in favor of Maynooth.
Now the next dragon is an Infernal, I believe, so we're going to have some fireworks over that.
It says on my screen that it's an ocean.
Well,
Yeah,
Ocean for me too, yeah.
yeah,
no fireworks then.
Yeah, you definitely you can't go off the spectator dragon up there. It's only in those fancy Riot affiliated events that you're able to
Rito
get the
tricked me.
dragon, the correctly colored dragon.
With the map as open as it is, Maynooth should be looking to get Dragon first and then probably going for Herald straight after if they have the health for it.
A lot of the key engage elements are going to be coming up for Maynooth very quickly, so trying to fight around the dragon could be very risky for Trinity. Looks like they're just going to back off, not really contest it. It is only an Ocean Drake, so not really something that they want to contest either way. They're just going to go back to farming and removing the vision in their own jungle.
This is one of those awkward scenarios where you have an objective you know you can't contest, but there's not really anything else you can take in exchange.
Yeah, that's
It might have been worth them going for the Rift Herald there, seeing as they weren't going to contest the dragon and ended up just sort of watching Maynooth take it, but
Yeah, maybe.
they might not have even been able to get the Rift Herald. So.
They were definitely hesitating on whether or not they wanted to try and contest that, although probably very smart to just give it away and look to try and make effort play happen elsewhere. Cho'Gath able to get a decent amount of turret damage, although with falling off their respawn, they should be able to hold that. One are looking to play aggressively against Chrysanthemum. Again, hardest name in the Irish scene.
Call him Chris.
I said I was going to do that, although
Yeah.
just a little bit of dandering around. Maynooth looking to siege onto this mid-lane turret should be very easy to take down with the explosive charge. And that being said, Cho'Gath running in with the right support. Not good on that. People
Kind of split
had a good
focus.
side, although this is
Do you get the Galio?
able to use that face to lock him up.
So Joanny also
They're gonna get XJ as well here, I think.
CC on the XJ. Although it is a 20. Looks like argument. Oh, but there is the Shreema Shuffle Hawkins moving up to pick up that kill. And it looks like Trinity could actually respond and get this mid turret. Well
Good
played
move
by
for
Action.
Trinity there.
There's a lot of focus down on the Jarvan and Cho'Gath, but no matter how far behind Cho'Gath was the early game now, it just doesn't matter. He's too much health.
Yeah, Nar didn't join that fight either, so it was a 4v5.
Yeah,
And with the way Voina got zoned off, really, it was a 3v5, honestly.
yeah. he
Yeah,
did get
Tristana was down in one of the side lanes by herself. Let's jump away. There was just two of them on their own.
Yeah.
And now Trinity are going to move to what's this? Rift Herald. Although
Will we see another
can't
Alistair
please make
steal?
Another miracle steal. It would be
No.
unlucky. Oh, there's TP coming from behind. Actually, is able to pick that up, and he's getting locked on by the Nara, although he should be in relatively
Again,
safe
split
hands.
focus from Maynooth.
Yeah.
Nara just does
Uh-oh.
catch Booster Gold with.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get anything here.
Yeah, they are able to
Oh,
successfully
never mind.
squeeze the button.
Ray jumping in, but he's not able to land the taunt.
Yeah, looks like Trinity should be able to just get out of this. Justice Punch does catch the Cho'Gath, Cho'Gath, followed up by the engage from the All-Star, but he is too tanky with no damage dealers. And they were able to get away without getting punished. The top tower though is under threat. Colin will be able to get a lot of damage onto that in the middle of the fight before the mid tower went on. But with Hawkins here, with his Azir, able to get that wave, and they hold the turret.
Mid tower's gonna go down for free.
Oh yeah, one just left to his own devices, gets that mid turret as well.
Maynooth now should be looking to get Nara top lane to get just finish off that tower and get the rest of the team bot lane. Both of those towers are quite low.
Yeah, and from there they can look to play around the Baron, which is about to spawn in the next 50 seconds. Maynooth playing a pretty clean map game, apart from some slip-ups, bit of...
Well, I don't know if I'd call this clean.
It's they do have a fair amount of control over the map. There has been some disrespectful play, as we just saw in the mid lane.
Definitely from week one communication problems from both teams.
Maybe. This Maynooth team is one that's played before, so it's not like they're
Probably not recently.
completely newly formed team.
If Maynooth keep on the pressure here, they should be able to stop Trinity from using Herald at all. If they can push down side lane pressure, then Trinity won't have a time to drop the Herald and actually go for a tower.
Yeah, it is a pain. Being the team that is losing, trying to be able to use that Rift Herald, oftentimes you're just going to be sitting around and then waiting for it to be the last minute. Yeah.
Yeah, this is they were trying to grip around top here, but now they've given up positioning on their mid tower.
Yep, a lot of damage going to go into that. XJ able to cut off the transition, and that's going to be almost a free.
Oh,
oh,
You get the engage though.
Engage with Cataclysm.
Here comes the Galio ult.
Oh, Azir's stuck in the middle of all this.
Nobody down yet.
No,
Here comes Nara.
Oh, here we go. A lot of people jumping
Oh,
there though.
it's
The
Cho'Gath
flash
ult.
feast onto Vona. Chris gonna be able to pick up the kill on the Galio. Blaze saving himself, headbutts away the Cho'Gath, and that's actually another lost fight.
Yeah, they should drop Herald here.
Another
Try
one
and get that
fight
mid
for
tower
Trinity here. Yeah, drop the Herald, get the
Yeah,
inner tower.
actually
They look like they're going to
towards Baron.
Baron.
for Baron, but
This is
they're-
aggressive.
I mean, there's not really much.
Actually, they're not
Maynooth
as
can do
low.
about this. Both their damage
Not that low.
dealers they're down for the count, and XJ is
The XJ attempt to
barely
steal.
moving up these. Looks like he's about to respond, although this is going on
Yep.
way too quickly. Azir and Sivir just doing way too much damage. That's going to be Baron for Trinity.
They need to watch out for the
And
backs here. They're
even
going to
gold
stop.
levels in this game now. They need to try back.
Cho'Gath and Janna
Cho'Gath
can't get
sticking
away.
around is dead.
Yeah, I think
They don't
Cho'Gath
seem
looks
to
like
see
he's just going to
Janna.
be able to give up his own life.
I don't even think he's going to go down.
Oh, I
no.
think
Here
he's
comes
gonna
Nara.
go
Never
down.
mind.
Yeah, the Nara's here, he's going to be able to catch the slows. Way too much CC for him to be able to get away. That being said, double rupture.
TP away.
No, that would be brave. No. Booster gold does go down, but a very worthy sacrifice is Trinity to pick up the Baron. That is not something I thought I'd be saying this game.
Yeah, I
just
mean
with
they've
Cho'Gath.
turned it on their heads there with a few good fights.
Yeah, but just Cho'Gath just going down and Fire Drake coming back up is a bad timing. And they drop Herald bot lane, which, I mean, trading Herald for a tier 1 tower isn't usually
Well,
the best
the
idea.
Herald was going to expire there, so just dropping it
Yeah,
out of desperation really. He might go for the steal here, look to return the favor.
yeah. Might even look for a
Oh,
fight.
XJ gets
No,
it though.
XJ with the clean smite. Darksteel actually going to flash out, and now Azir is in trouble, but he's going to be able to use the Emperor's Divide to disengage the fight. So this is the free dragon picked up by Maynooth.
There's a lot of minions crashing in on the Maynooth top lane tower here, so they should probably send the Nart to deal with that before attempting to do anything else.
That's actually probably going to go down before he gets there, although...
Yeah,
Minions-
Trinity definitely doing the right decision here by just grouping up mid and keeping pressure on.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do have to be careful of where Azir is right now. If they got engaged on right now, he wouldn't be in the fight, but I don't think Maynooth know where he is, so
Yeah,
he's
As
gonna
long
have
as-
to get here.
Yeah, as long as they know someone has to go top and stop that wave, Trinity should be at least hoping to get that tower. Don't know if they'll be able to get away that wave though.
Trinity do still have to respect the ability for Maynooth to engage with this Money ultimate, followed by heroic entrance from Galio.
And Trinity need to do something soon because Nara is pushing up top lane, so they either have to engage or take the tower. But they'll have to back very soon.
Yeah, Tristan and Galio just having way too much wave clear for Trinity actually doing anything, even with this Baron.
Yeah, they need to back off, I think.
I think it's actually too late. They're going to lose that tower. They won't be able to get back in time.
Oh, an engage here on
probably.
Sejuani.
Ooh, Kaddox is going to be able to interrupt the Sejuani dash.
You get him.
So
Chris
Sejuani
picks up the
melting.
kill on that one. Oh, Galio
Galio
going in the middle
down.
team, but he is not the tank that we're used to seeing. Razor going to drop down very quickly. And that
Trinity
is going
could
to be
push
too
into the
far picked
inhib
up by
here.
Trinity.
Nar still isn't backing. He's going to be able to get the tower, but he's not going to be able to get the second one. So they're
Yeah.
going to lose an inhib for this.
This is just some uncharacteristic foul play by Maynooth.
But perfect play from Trinity as usual.
Oh yes, Trinity best
a
teams.
a very good engage there. I don't know if anyone has told Razor that this has been hot fixed, right? So he's going the full AP Galio, and he's not very tanky.
I mean, the AP build is still strong. It only lost 10% of the AP ratio on the Winds of War. All the other things I haven't actually read up on too much.
I'm pretty sure they changed the percentage to be over the whole duration rather than each tick.
Oh, okay, right.
So
I did say that was a deliberate change.
yeah, but I think they then changed it. I might be wrong. Someone can probably correct me on that. But I do know that it's weaker than it was when all those videos started coming out.
Oh yeah, definitely not that strong. Some of the
And
stuff
certainly,
is unreal.
certainly just it's not really what Maynooth's comp needs. Like they have enough damage with the Tristana and the Gnar damage.
Best way for Trinity to win this is because they obviously can't split push because of Gnar. They're going to have to push out bot wave and just group up top, keep the pressure on. As long as they're pushing up top wave or top lane, Maynooth won't be able to push any other lane.
Yeah.
They can't
Oh,
push mid.
Short cut out here though.
Never mind now, they can push mid lane.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
even with flag and drag. And that's going to be
Ooh.
the mid tier 2 going on in favour of Maynooth.
There's a slow push on bot. It would have been a great time to actually push top from Trinity there. Might have been able to get them at least 2 towers.
I mean, all things considered, probably one of the better times to get caught out. They're only going to lose their inner mid tower and a bit of pressure on the map, not rather than one of those big objectives that are coming up in 2 or 3 minutes.
That pressure, I think, is extremely important for Trinity because once that inhib comes back up, if they won't be able to get it again, they have a lot of lost pressure. They
The
need
righteous
to be able to
glory
just
has
hard
been
engage.
popped. Cho'Gath
Well, they're
really
going
looking
for it.
for the flash engage. Doesn't find it as Razor was able to flash away. And Trinity are looking a bit lost as
Yeah,
to
Trinity-
what exactly happened there.
They already have the inhib mid. They need to get off that. They need to be either just pushing one of the ways or one of the side lanes. It really doesn't matter which.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see them go bot while Baron wasn't alive and pressure in that lane.
Yeah,
Let the minions mid do their work for them.
they're worried that Maynooth is going to push mid and take their inhib, but they'll be pushing against super minions, which in that case Trinity are going to be able to win that. And if anything, they're going to just trade an inhib for an inhib, which is beneficial for Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity are very well versed in base races as well. So I mean,
Yeah.
if it comes down to it, I mean, Hawkins has the experience.
They do even have the team comp because Azir Sivir should be able to push the Galio Tristana. Plus with Jarvan's Demacian standard gives the entire team a bit more attack speed. And even the Janna Ardent Sensor able to apply that fairly easily as well.
Oh,
I
it's
definitely
engaged.
Perhaps a pick onto the Gnar here.
It's Mega Now's going to come up now in a second.
He is mega.
There it
Sivir
is.
on the front line. That's
Oh,
a
big
big
combo
Gnar
onto the
that's like
Sivir.
followed up by the Glacier
The
Prison.
Sivir lives though.
A lot going on here. Cataclysm gonna hold back the members of Maynooth. But that's not gonna stop Voynir, who's gonna be able to rocket jump and shut down Chris. Double kill picked up by Azir though. He's going to be selling that turret, but
Oh, Hawkins carry. Hawkins.
on his tank.
Cho'Gath.
God, he wins. Cho'Gath picks up
Hawkins.
that one with a feast. He's picking up the kill on the Voynir as well, and now Blaze is in danger as the Righteous Glory Cho'Gath makes his way down, gets the slow.
Hawkins kills everyone.
Double kill.
Hawkins showing once again why he's the best Irish top laner. Mid laner even.
Yeah, he's the best Irish top laner.
Hey.
Oh, hell, that was very, very clutch by Hawkins to actually turn around that fight and ace Maynooth.
Again, they're walking mid for no reason. They should look to be able to get Dragon now. But they won't be able to get Baron just yet.
And it is spawning in the next few seconds. They do have Cho'Gath and Azir should be able to manage that
Yeah,
by
they
themselves.
could start the Baron and let their team get there.
Yeah. Gnar and Galio have both spawned. Both of them have teleports. Although they look to be just running towards the objective. It's not going down that could... Actually, no, I tell a lie. It's going down very quickly to see Azir damage. He's doing so
Yeah,
much.
the Azir just
And they-
chunking through this.
Yep,
Can we
Jungler's
see a
there.
steal? No.
Cures of the smite. Razor will not
Can they get out? Or is this
Does.
going to be another unsuccessful flee from the
Oh,
Baron
no,
pit for
not again.
Cho'Gath? Oh no.
Yeah, Booster Gold is very familiar with the situation. Get the Baron. Gives up his life for the benefit of his team. Actually picking up that one.
What is the price of a Baron buff?
One life, it would seem.
One Cho'Gath. It seems.
Maynooth inhib coming back up now, so Trinity should look to try and get that back again, or maybe get some free towers on one of the side lanes. Even with Baron, they can't siege against Maynooth. The wave clear is too good, so they still just have to look to hard engage.
Yeah, we saw that earlier whenever Trinity were sitting on top of Maynooth's tier 2, and Tristan and Galio damage was just way too much for them to actually be able to pressure that.
Yeah, but this comp that Trinity have put together here, they have such an absurd amount of AoE damage in team fights. Like, either you leave the Sivir alive and she just hits everyone with boomerangs, or you leave the Azir alive and he just cuts everyone up like we saw in that last fight. So, either Maynooth need to wait it out and get some more tank itemization so their front line can survive that damage, or they need to dive better and kill these carries.
Trinity just need to go top right now. They have a massive wave. There's no other ways pushing it. Like, their bot lane is slow pushing. They just need to group up top lane.
Yeah, definitely a bit of mismanagement of Baron buff. Definitely could send someone up there with the buff to break that first top tier turret. But it looks like they do just want to try and look for a pick. Mona is in the eyes of Dark Stelion, but his team is there to back him up.
Boyna does still have his flash as well, which is critical to note that Trinity's carries don't have their flashes for this next engagement.
Lara is top, so they should be looking to fight soon enough.
Big chunk of damage there onto the Janna from the Galio.
Again, it seems that Trinity's just kind of wasting time with Baron buff.
Yeah, I agree.
Slowly pushing in, but
Yeah,
I think if there's 4 of them there and they don't hard engage, they're not going to be able to get the inhib safely.
Yeah, they would want to have the Cho'Gath down on the bot side because he does have the teleport, but because he's always been the one to be sacrificed almost for the rest of his team to be able to run away with Baron, they're not able to utilize that TP pressure. Oh, but here comes Right Score, look to go.
There comes hard engage.
Good Cataclysm followed up by Rupture.
Oh,
that is a
Sivir-
massive
Sivir is getting jumped
darn.
on, though.
Yeah. Oh, but
Azir has been untouched though.
Here's alive, Voyne is also alive, who wins?
Maynooth is going down quick enough. Voyne is able to flash away from the last.
Sana has to back.
Azir Soldier. He's finally gonna get focused.
Hawkins goes down.
Yeah,
Oh.
that is going to be a 1-5 for Maynooth.
It is. Hawkins doing as much damage as he possibly could there, but just wasn't quite able to take down the low health members of Maynooth there. Voyne is slinking away on about 10 HP from him.
Yeah, the Sivir died very early in that fight, and that probably turned the tides of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see how much Maynooth can take here now.
Yeah, big props to Fallen for being able to get a Gnar ultimate that basically caught everyone on the side of Trinity. That set up the fight very well for them. Allowed them to catch a lot of the AoE damage, AoE CC. And Voyne was free hitting for the most part. Did get dropped pretty low at the end of the fight, but at that point it was far too late. Maynooth had already secured the teamfight victory. That being said, they don't really get that much off of it. Probably just re-establish a bit of pressure. They do wipe the Baron off though, so that's always good. And
that's pause.
here's the pause.
And we'll be here for another, 15 minutes probably, so... Oh no, he seems to.
The game would be over if Ted Blond was on ADC now.
That is very true.
My boy Ted Bond would have definitely ended this game 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think it is very fair to give credit to Trinity for this performance. I mean, this is probably the closest game that Maynooth has had in this series. Certainly in this season, because I think it's their first game, but also last season, where they went the whole way to the finals, didn't drop a single game, only dropped one due to a rules technicality, and then swept the finals as well. And this is probably the closest game they've had in all of that.
Is this the exact same Maynooth team from last year, or is there
Yeah.
some changes?
Yes, the only difference is
else?
that Howl was in the mid lane instead of Ray, but Ray was also on the roster, and they started with this lineup in the final. So
Oh,
there we go.
Pause. Okay.
we had a brief check. I think both teams are having about 160 ping right now, so Riot server's probably doing them no favors.
Yeah. hopefully it doesn't get to the point where both teams agree to call it off. I know that has happened in the past, particularly in that Ferocity versus Sentinel series where everyone was just having some really significant ping issues.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Riot's end.
I think if Trinity had more more dragon control of this game, and if they didn't give Maynooth two Infernals but 4 dragons, I think they probably could have inched out those fights. So those fights were so close that the 2 Infernals probably made a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, I feel
Yeah,
like
that this could be one Alistair auto attack away from one team fight for Trinity.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like you're asking a fair bit for some of these players to hold up against the lanes of Maynooth. They have been doing very well outside the lane phase, getting some unforeseen team fights, partially on with some good engages. A lot of credit actually going to Booster Gold and the Cho'Gath able to initiate some of these fights. And then the MVP in the mid lane, Hawkins, putting out probably the vast majority of the damage. He has been.
Oh yeah, putting on an absolute show here, Hawkins.
Oh yeah.
Showing that you should fear his Azir.
Fear the Azir. Watch out, Azrael. There's another Azir player.
There's a new Azir on the block.
Yep.
Perhaps an engage here from Darkstelion onto Voina. He does have no flash.
But is able to get the rocket jump out to safety.
Galio's top and Nara's bot, so they might just be able to run down and get the inhib before anyone backs.
Yep,
Yeah, Trinity's just going to run it down
have
mid here. They do have to be afraid of the flanking teleports.
The Azir turret is going to be able to.
They need to do it quickly because they're going to get gauged on, but they can do it and just run. Oh, too late.
They're going to go at TP coming in from Booster Gold. Is this the fight they want to take? Olmov is still pushing.
Cho'Gath TP, but Nara isn't.
Yeah, they're just going to
They're
be able
not
to get
joining,
the inhib.
so they get the
There goes the
inhib.
inhib for free.
I guess. Oh, engage going on for it, although the rock jump is going to be used to get him out of the cataclysm.
Get out
Meanwhile,
safety.
is the front line taking a lot of damage. He's got the front. Stream a shuffle number.
And there goes that
Ember's fine,
Darkstelion.
not going to do too much. Booster Gold dropping low. That's Cho'Gath.
And here comes
Picking up
Nara.
that kill. He's got the double. Triple kill coming up.
Only the
Has
carries
penta
left.
In his eyes. He's in the front line. Quadra kill picked up by Voina. And is he going to be able to get the penta? That is
Oh,
going to be
that
the
is
penta
it.
kill for Voina. That is tragedy for Trinity, but Maynooth are elated. Penta kill for Voina.
Very ambitious engage by Vincent there. Darkstelion. He engaged. It was a great engage, but the rest of his team weren't even close to him.
Yeah, plus, like, it doesn't even do anything because the rocket jump was just used to escape the cataclysm, and then he's stuck in the middle of the team. Blaze is doing a very good job absorbing a lot of the focus with the Alistair ultimate on. And then
Yeah, in the fights we've seen won for Trinity, it was mostly the front line getting caught in those cataclysms, just allowing Azir to rip them to shreds.
yeah,
Going for Voina is a lot harder, really.
yeah, he's
Allows
great.
the
That being
yeah.
said, he's going to get knocked on the low.
game's not over yet though.
They do have the damage. Booster Gold going to be able to pick up the kill onto Tower goes down, but is go down as well. It gets knocked down. He's got the ultimate on, so it's going to take a little while, but picks up that kill.
Bit of a throw here from Maynooth, perhaps thinking it was already over.
Again, really bad timing. 2 people dead when Baron and Elder Dragon are up.
Yeah, this could be 2 big objectives here for Trinity.
Yeah, that looked to finish, just reeked of desperation. They looked like they were playing up a bit too far. They just thought, this game's over.
Why are they running mid?
Oh, Trinity running it down. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Finish, but they have 3 members up. That Gallia wave clear should be sufficient. They don't have the Baron.
They've
They
got
should just be looking
15
to take the
seconds on
Baron.
Tristana here.
Maybe they could have ended, but that was by far the most risky play out of all of them.
Yeah,
doing Baron,
yeah,
doing Baron was
Just
extremely
walking away.
safe.
Yeah, Voin is just about to respawn, but is not behind. So they're gonna look towards this Baron, although they risk facing the entire 5-man squad of Maynooth as opposed to just the 3 as tanks. I say tanks. Full AP Gallia.
They're doing this Baron now. They are losing their towers to those minions in the bot lane though.
It's perfect. They do have the feast. Feast can be able to secure this. Recall's
Can
pretty
they
good.
get away?
Glacier
Will
Bridge can get
Cho'Gath
within
fall
range.
again?
Recalls. Cho'Gath is
Oh,
able to
the big interrupt there
The
by
bot lane's
XJ.
fucking.
The bot lane's stuck in the
Picks up
pit,
kill,
but Chris
that's
doing
gonna be
so
a
much
lot of
damage.
CC. Lee is picking up that kill onto the Sivir.
We're done, boys.
Yeah, this is looking pretty disastrous. They should have done this much earlier. And Trinity, Clustershot gonna push Azra.
Saves Hawkins.
That's what he's
Hawkins
saying, but
making the most amazing escape.
exactly, yes. Good escape by Hawkins there, but flash forward. The crits are there. Does it have the damage to pick up the kill? Not quite. Looks like he'll be able to make it out safely. Oh no, there's the flash hit, but Liz picks up that kill. And that is going to be the win for Maynooth.
If Trinity picked up those 2 major objectives, they were definitely in a chance to win that game, but they were doing rotations just as good as Hastily Made were.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Hastily Made was a
Yeah.
team. No, GG to Maynooth. That's unfortunate from Trinity. They really put up a good effort, but Maynooth just proving again why they are the team to beat in the Winter Bash.
They were behind there in the mid game, but they knew exactly what to do to come back with a little